Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
All right, I want to welcome you guys here live on HintonCommerce.tv as boys games set to begin here shortly. Original time scheduled for 4:45 p.m. Tournament's running just a little bit behind here. This is the final game before the boys play as the Thomas Terriers right now are playing against Mangum, the Lady Tigers. It's a 41-34 ball game. Got 5:53 left here in the fourth, so you're probably looking at about 15 minutes or so before we get our game underway. So just kind of get over the update. We'll go back to commercials and I'll kind of momentarily join you guys back periodically and give you updates. ETA till the boys play. So right now we're looking at about 5 o'clock. We'll get this game started. So again, if you're here on HintonCommerce.tv, you are at the right place. Just run a little bit behind. So we'll be back here in just a moment right here on HintonCommerce.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives.
I want to welcome you guys back here on HintCommerce.tv. It's got about 3:55 left here in this girls' game, as it's the third place game of the tourney. Tom's Terriers against the Mangum Lady Tigers. So we have the boys' game to follow. I say ETA so far, probably about 5 o'clock. Give it another 10-15 minutes, and we'll be ready to get this game underway. So we'll get back with you guys here in just a moment, as we'll periodically check in between now and start a boys' game. And till then, take a bathroom break, get something to eat, get set down and relaxed, and about 10 minutes or so, we'll be getting the boys' game underway right here on HintCommerce.tv.
We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success. So visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words: cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City.
I want to welcome you guys back here on HintComics.tv. Is still waiting for the girls' game here, the battle for third place against the Terriers and the Lady Tigers to finish up here as we're under 2 minutes. And we'll get that one going here. Little estimate time here, set about 5 o'clock. Looks like it may be a little closer to 5 minutes to 5:05. So as still probably got about 10 minutes before the Comets are ready to rock and roll here against HFC Warriors for third place. So again, about 10 minutes out. We'll take a quick break and give you guys a short update here in just a few minutes right here on HintComics.tv.
Delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought.
All right, just kind of joining back here on HintonCommons.tv, giving you guys an update here. About 12 seconds left in this game, kind of dragging on, just running a little longer. So we'll be getting the boys' game started here in just a little bit. I would imagine here in about within 10 minutes we'll have this one going. Here's when the final 12 seconds. So, and we'll get to this third place game here for the boys against the HFC Warriors. So excited to get that one going here, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes right here on HintCommons.tv.
That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dear Green. All right, we're going to welcome you back here as we're jamming a little Joe Diffie. Getting ready to get the boys' game started here. Running a little bit late, but I think we'll be getting going, rocking about 8 minutes now. So have Brindley Holman joined up here alongside me here in just momentarily. So get that final drink, get that final snack, get yourself ready to go, get down, get sit, get relaxed, and we'll have this one rolling here in about 8 minutes for the start of the third place game as the boys will be playing against the HFC Warriors. That's a private school out of the metro area. So take one more break and be right back with you and the Maiders.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands.
Green. Oh, on dear Green. Love this song. We're just killing some time right here waiting on the boys' game to get started. They're blasting some Joe Diffie, so on dear Green. All right, I'm not dancing this one. Get that camera off me. Oh man, and 4 minutes left and we'll get this one rocking and rolling. I know we're supposed to start at 4:45, but sometimes basketball takes some time, so
a lot of time.
Yeah, we'll take one more break and be back here in just a moment. HintCommons.tv as we get ourselves hyped up here.
Thousands of companies fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to...
All right, I want to welcome you guys here as we're just about ready to get this game underway. No more breaks as the boys going to be playing third place matchup here. Final game on HintonCommons.tv of what's been a long weekend of basketball, but a lot of fun. So they're playing against the HFC Warriors. If you're wondering what that is, it's Hoops for Christ, and they're from the metro area. Their school is right along Northwest Expressway, so it's a private school. And they pretty good team, boys and girls. Watched the girls play earlier in the against Our Lady Comets for consolation. Now the boys going to be playing us for third place here on this side of the bracket. So it was a tough game yesterday. I'm joined alongside Brinley Holman. Tell her how we got, or tell our audience tonight how we got to this point.
Yeah, Comets played a really good game on Thursday night to beat the Thomas Bay Custer Terriers and came out with a win as they were kind of leading that entire duration of that game. And yesterday, going up against the number 2 team in Class B, you knew it was going to be a tough matchup against the Fort Cobb Mustangs. So just had a tough loss yesterday, and I think the score was a blowout, but I definitely didn't feel that way. I feel like the Comets played well for a long duration of the game, just wasn't able to kind of continue their shooting into that second half, and just came out with a loss right there. But Comets in a good position here, I think. I'm really excited about this. Like you said, we don't really know much about the Hoops for Christ Warriors basketball team here for the boys, so really excited to see how they match up against here tonight. Hopefully it'll be a good ball game for the entire minutes.
Yeah, a lot of unknowns here. We really don't know what to expect. It's a team we haven't seen in the past. Know a lot about Fort Cobb. Kind of knew the boys that were playing, knew the ones that might not be playing, knew what was different this year, kind of who graduated and what. Know quite a bit about Hobart, but I tell you, this team don't know a whole lot about other than what we're looking at on paper. So it'll be very interesting to see, as I think we'll get a good look early and kind of be able to make some judgment calls. So here we go. Let's turn it down court side so we get the rosters, starting lineups for both teams. So we'll start with the Comet lineups, being the visitor team. Number 0, Roderick Sowers. Good news is that knee seems to be pretty good. Trace Reese, number 5. Number 10, Peyton Bailey, a.k.a. Slim. Number 21, Noel T. Morgan. And rounding out your starting 5 is number 23, Owen Homan. So we'll see how amped up we are tonight. It's a big game. Should be a lot of fun. Now it's time for the for the Hoops for Christ lineup.
So number 0, Nathan Knox. Number 1, Kenyon Burns. Number 2, Logan Knott. Number 4, Malachi Martin. And number 10, Joshua Tucker. So those starting lineups here for both sides as we get set to tip off here in Burns Flat, Oklahoma.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. Again, got a props to the unis there, the outline numbers. We can actually see them tonight.
Yes, on both sides.
Legible, yeah, legible. So, of course, I love the reds our Comets are wearing. But interesting pattern design, but most importantly for HFC, I can see those numbers.
Yes.
So we like that here on HitCommons.tv. And Van Halen's got us ready to go. We're going to jump. It's like David Lee Roth would want us to. Fun fact, I've been to his house before. He lives in Pasadena, California. All right, so here we go. Slim's ready on the tip here as that ball's going to go. Oh, man, thought it was going to go sailing out of bounds. Recovered there by HFC, so they'll have the first possession here to start the game.
Yeah, so Comets staying in a 2-3 zone here. That's kind of what they rock with, either 2-3 zone or a 1-2-2 with a half-court trap, like you see with our boys that have rocked with for a couple years under Coach Phillips.
Yeah, so Knott here. Kicking it over to the wing. Now they'll look inside as they'll kind of switch there. Reese on him, and then he rolls off. So now driving around here, the perimeter is Burris as he's kind of deep along by the half-court line. Now looking to pass that from the wing is Knott. And just a little step behind, got that pass executed there. Good quick ball movement. Wing 3, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Reese.
Great possession right there by the Comets, and I think that was a really good look there by the Warriors. They were patient on there, but great job for the Comets to not kind of give everything up right there as Slim kind of turns that over right there, getting picked in his pocket by Burns.
Yeah, and not a lot of help D on the other side is kind of an easy lay-in, but missed by the Warriors. So Comets catch a break there as both teams come up empty on first offensive possession of the game. Now Morgan over to Sowers. Sowers looks to get this ball inside to Bailey, who kind of bobbles it around, and Trace Reese saves it. And then there on the points, who got that layup in there?
Nolte got it right there.
Nolte got that, okay.
I think that was a lot of right place, right time there for Nolte Morgan, but points are points here, and that opens up the scoring here in this ball game.
Got almost off for a second. Couldn't tell if that was Nolte or if that was Owen for a second there. So Nolte gets the first 2 of the game for the Comets. As he almost loses control of that and will just keep it in bounds. Gets past his defender. Passes over to the corner, back at the wing. Trying to get this ball inside. Kind of, man, nice job there by Slim. Trying to wrestle that one away. And we get a jump ball on that one?
Yep. Or no, they call a foul right there
they call
on
a foul,
number 1, Kenyon Burns. So
okay, yeah, because I didn't see the signal.
I thought it was a jump ball, but must have got his arm a little bit on that right there. So great job by Slim to be tough with that ball right there and not give up a jump ball.
Yeah. So first foul of the game right there. That one goes to Burris. As hopefully both teams stay out of foul trouble here. As yesterday stayed pretty clean, and with the lone exception of Slim, who I didn't feel like played a pretty good game. It just for whatever reason just has trouble staying out of foul trouble. So that's kind of something to watch this evening. Hope all of our boys can stay out of foul trouble. There's a little bit of contact there and a foul.
That's the second foul right there on Kenyon Burns.
Yeah.
So he'll be subbed out of here quick in this ball game.
And that's what you want to avoid right there for the Comets. And it's a good fortune there. You get that 2 fouls early here in the first, and you gotta sit on the bench for a while. And that's a long wait there on the bench, especially when you're a starter and you know they need you out there on the floor. Is trying to lob that one to Sowers.
You know, that's a set play for the Comets. They run it quite a bit in practice and haven't really been able to get that the alley-oop lob there to Roderick right there. Just kind of try to force it right there.
As Dedelson puts one up, and that'll fall in. So not a lot of scoring here in the first quarter. It was kind of that way yesterday against Fort Cobb. It was, I believe it was, 8-2 towards the end of the first quarter yesterday. So as Holman will get the rebound there and wrestle to the floor with Dedelson.
Yeah, right there. That's just kind of an inbound, a pass out low to Owen, and it was just a little high to him. I think if he could have tried to come down with it but kept it above his head, I think he would have been able to turn around and get a shot right there. But Comets get a jump ball out of that, so really no harm right there as Comets will keep possession of the ball.
So now Sowers looks to get inbounds to Holman real quick, who does exactly what he needs to do, put that ball up off glass, and now the Comets lead 4-2. So 2 points for Nolt, 2 points for Owen. Are your 4 points here early on. 5 minutes left in the first. And a travel there. Comets will take that. And Reese will set to inbound for the Comets. What are you seeing so far, Brindley?
Just Comets kind of continuing with their defensive play that they have done throughout all season. So really like to see them continuing with their mindset. You know, even though you take a tough loss yesterday, they're still continuing to go with the game plan of being aggressive on defense and being patient on offense.
Now Nolte at the top of the key. He's looking for a feed. Can't find something he likes, so he's just going to drive and then kick it to the corner. And now Holman rolls around as Reese has to pick a ball up from his foot. Good double there. Finds a way to pass out of it. Now Sowers just going to take matters into his own hands. Rolls it up. And a foul. That'll be the first team foul for the Comets. As they'll pin that one on
Peyton Bailey.
Yeah, Peyton. Just hate that, you know. Feel like he looks like he does a good job out there. Just kind of an early season thing for him. And good job there. See, getting a hand in there, turnover. You know, really good job there by Slim. And that ball went sailing in there as Heater just past the tips.
Yeah, right idea to Slim. It's just really hard for both Roderick and Slim to be running at full speed and to hit somebody in stride like that. So for right now, Randon House will check in here for Roderick, give him a little breather here in this first quarter.
So HFC will inbound here is not set to inbound here as you'll get that one to Burris. I took my eyes off, looked down at my roster, and looked back up. As that's just a sloppy possession there as the Comets will take a free ball. Now Reese getting that one to House, who's checked into the game. House kind of has to regather his dribble. Cross court pass to Reese, he'll gather it. Pass out from the elbow, and travel there, easy call. That possession looked a little bit sloppy to begin with. Don't ever think they quite got set. Is that what you saw on there, Brindley?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Comets, they had a lot of success yesterday against Fort Cobb when they were able to slow it down and have extended possession, so they need to look to continue to do that in this game.
Good backside feed there, just couldn't finish. As putting up the shot there's not, but he'll end up getting his own rebound as the ball kind of rattles around on the floor in the paint. And good job there by Nolte.
Great read by Nolte right there to come in and intercept that from the Warriors.
Yeah, so playing pretty good. It's a defensive matchup right now. 3:20 left here in the quarter as it's a 4-2 ball game. As I tell you what, they've really locked down. It's been tough to get, a lot of turnovers. It's been tough to get clean looks. As got a foul there on a shot attempt by Peyton Bailey.
So nice pick and roll execution there from the Comets right there. Got good find by Nolte to go and get Peyton Bailey, and good job by Slim to kind of go in there and get a good shot up.
Yeah, and that's the third team foul, the first on Nathan Knox. And first free throw attempt is no good. And in a game like this, you got to capitalize on opportunities at the stripe, so that's a big miss. Second free throw attempt is up, and that one's in, so 1 for 2. Now your Comets lead by 3.
I think Comets are going to move into a man-to-man defense here. I think that's what, or nope, I lied. It's their little half-court trap defense. Yep.
So coming up empty there on that possession. Now Morgan here on the other end, and he'll drive, kick it back out to House. House will pass out from the elbow. Corner 3, that one's no good. Reese fighting for possession of the ball as he'll regather it. Ball stays with the Comets. Now House will attack, and they try to strip him.
Good defense right there by the Warriors. Good help and recovery to come down low and grab that ball from Brandon right there. I think Brandon was going to look to kick it right there, which would have been a good play. Just had a really good rotation right there from the Warriors. So good defense right there.
Yeah, really good defense there, as you said, creating the jump ball scenario. So, and now Knox will lead from the point, get that over to the wing. Duddleson, cross-court pass. Now driving here is Knott, who will finally get one to fall. Has had a couple of those off glass, just kind of got that one to rattle in. And we got a 1-point ball game just like that. As Nolte kind of biding his time going slow there, tries to get that one into Homan, is kind of tipped off, but stays with the Comets. Reese saves it. And now Homan driving from the wing. It's again tough defense here. They're really locking up pretty well. See there, he gets a hand in there and creates a strip or a loose ball. And then, a little frustration there. Maybe on the other end, Nolte tries to
tries to pick the back pocket of him. Kind of tries to do the same thing that the Warriors did to him right there.
Yeah, so little back pocket pick gets called for a reach.
So Roderick Sowers, he checks back in here for Nolte Morgan.
Yeah, kind of interesting here is you got Sowers and Nolte kind of trading off rather than both being in the lineup. So that's kind of something just kind of keep an eye on. There's, some contact down low. Had a double team, and
I think that
foul might be on Homan.
Yeah, I'll say it's on.
Yeah.
So Scout Thiel, he checks back in here for the ballgame for the first time for Peyton Bailey. So
here we go up top. Quick ball movement. Nice little jumper from 10 feet out. No good. They're going to get their own rebound, though. Now we got a wing 3. As that one's no good. Is struggling to shoot here in the first quarter is HFC. As they've had some looks there, just can't finish.
Yeah. They've had some really good looks. This is kind of just reminds me of that the ball game earlier between these same teams in the girls' game. Kind of had a little bit of slow start, but then one team started to pull away, and that was your Comets. So look to see who can start making their shots in and kind of going on a run.
Sowers will flip that to Reese. Now House of Drive has some space. Will take advantage of it. That ball's just a bit short off the front of the rim. Is rebounded by Martin. Now with possession of the ball here is Knott. And Knott tries to float that one in at the low post. And see who that was to. Joshua Tucker will say it's my bad. Just didn't quite sync up there on that one. Ball was a little bit out wide, but didn't really have the angle either at the low post. So good job there by the Comets. As Sowers will now flip that to Thiel. Thiel driving left, has a double, and they did a really good job of bringing that second man in.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job of rotating and helping out. When one of their players gets beat, there seems to be that there's another person right behind him to come and help him out right there and get a stop and stop him.
Got good help defense, kind of creating either strips or jump ball situations. As that's been really tough. They've kind of taken away that lane, the opportunity for them to drive from the elbow. That's been kind of the name of the game here in the first quarter. So under a minute left to play.
Oh, good read by both Brandon and Scout. Great job by Scout to grab that.
And I'll just turn around and put up this shot there. So he kind of almost had to foul as you had a mismatch. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, any team's never going to give up a wide open fast break layup. They're always going to go and try to attempt to foul the players so they don't get a wide open shot right there.
And so he'll head to the bench, and my goodness, HFC will get a sub.
But that's number 5.
Yep, number 5 there, so that's Thomas Jones will sub in for Nathan Knox. Now Sowers got to get this one out of the hands, tries to jet that one in there to House.
Great job by Raymond right there to kind of post him up a little bit and kind of seal him off, and great job of him staying tough in there, as Coach Phillips will call a 30-second timeout here in the first quarter.
All right, so we'll stay live right here on HintonComms.tv as we're in the closing minute of the first. Brindley, what are your thoughts so far?
Defensive battle here. Both teams are going really hard at it on the defensive side of things, and so it's kind of created some difficulty for both teams on the offensive side of things. So just really want to see the Comets kind of come out and continue to try to get those good looks there on the offensive side of things. But, Comets aren't going to complain about having a lead here. So we want to see the Comets kind of see if they can extend this lead here at the end of the first quarter and go into the second quarter with maybe a 2-possession lead.
I'm impressed, I got to say. One thing I know is just HFC, their defense has been pretty good.
Been really good, yeah.
A lot of jump balls, several strips. Really like how they've brought help defense and taken away that lane against the Comets. So, again, and I only say this because it's the first time we've seen HFC boys play. So, seen most of the other teams either play at some point in time or from last year. And so, this is our first look at HFC. And just impressed as House will miss his first one there. And again, I think they are 1 for 3 from the stripe here. That would help. We got to shoot a little bit better percentage from the stripe. And so he'll go 0 for 2 there. So 1 for 4 in the first quarters. Don't want to shoot 25% from the free throw line, especially in a closely contested game, 1-possession game like this. So they're going to slow it down just a little bit. Not with the ball. Over to Duddleson. Duddleson, cross-court pass. That took a little bit of time as they try to feed it inside. He's got 2 defenders on him. He needs to get this ball out as that possession had turnover written all over it as Sowers has it for a moment and then loses it. And they got to get back on the other end, though. Can't be walking that one off as I think Coleman's going to get another foul.
I think he got his hand a little bit wrapped up there on the shoulder rim, so that'll be Owen's second foul here in the first quarter.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like there is on that turnover, we kind of quit for just a moment there instead of getting back on the other end. So just got to, if we make a mistake, that's all right. Just got to erase it and get back on the other end. And he'll lob that one up top of the key now here, 20 seconds left. As Knott has it from the corner, he'll dribble out. Take it back to the logo. Well defended there by House. A little back and forth between him and Duddleson. Inside of 10 is going to set up for the last possession here. Good little stutter step and a floater. And they'll have the first lead of the quarter right at the end. And Brindley, that spells the end of the first quarter as HFC's leading 6-5. We'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment for the start of the second quarter right here on HintonComms.tv.
Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Diesel Horse get you back on the field. Backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
I want to welcome you guys back here. Start of the second quarter. A single-digit game here, 6-5. You are seeing that score correct down there at the bottom left corner of your screen. So it's been all defense from both teams, and Brindley, think that'll continue or expect something different out this quarter?
In today's game of basketball, you always expect to have a high-scoring thing. So whenever you have a defensive match like this, you're kind of like, well, who's going to go on the run first? And, obviously you want your team to do that. So it's just going to be interesting to see if, both teams have been getting pretty good looks on the offensive side of things. We kind of mentioned that your Comets are 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So just need to look to kind of settle into this game. I think there's a lot of excitement and energy in the building, so I want to see them do a little better, as that's going to be a offensive foul on Peyton Bailey right there to start out this quarter.
I noticed that set a screen and just kind of generated an offensive foul there, so that'll be 2 for him. Or no, excuse me.
Yeah, that should be 2 on
Yeah,
Peyton
it should
Bailey,
be 2 on him. They're just a little bit late tacking that. It's been an interesting tournament, you know.
Retweet.
Yeah, it's a very interesting tournament, so we'll leave it at that. And so there it is, now tacked on. It's his second of the game. As okay, just think maybe it was a pair of fouls there. I don't know if they.
I'm not sure.
I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I saw 2 different numbers go up. So
I just know Peyton Bailey has 2.
Yeah, Peyton Bailey has 2.
We're
So
at 1 team foul for this quarter.
Yeah, and 1 team foul. So we'll just kind of pencil and paper it ourselves as a not a good way to start the game though. Is now Burns Flat. My goodness, I gotta stop looking at that logo. HFC with the ball. Too many initials, too many acronyms. All right, here working in. Let's get this one out here. Corner 3. That one rattles around no good. So Common's been the beneficiary of low shooting percentage from from HFC. I'm going to just say that all night. Is they've had some looks, but just haven't been able to finish. As now Deviney will roll around from the top of the key, flips that to Reese. Thought about feeding it inside, but they'll keep it outside the perimeter. Now Deviney over to Thiel. Now plenty of space there, pulling it from the free throw line, no good. Rebound there by Duddleson.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see that. Your Common's have been used to having a 4-guard, like 1 post lineup, but with this lineup in right here, you just have 5 guards out there, so it's really interesting to see the dynamic of them out there, as you can really do want to have an inside presence that kind of draws somebody away from the perimeter and from the inside.
All right, working here's Knott from the corner. Back up top to Burris, who kind of has to jump up and get that lob pass. As they got 4 out, now they move 1 back in now. Kind of got 4 out, 1 in. Now he tries to pass that from the elbow as that one's tipped. Good turnover there by the Comets. And now Nolte rolling from the other end as he passes it. Corner 3, Gomez. That one's no good. Oh, and they almost get their own rebound. Oh, man, somehow miraculously keep that in bounds. And so we like that shot there by Gomez.
Yeah, you always will take open shots, and we kind of mentioned both teams not shooting the ball very well, so you kind of want to take those shots and say, hey, can we bust out of this little slump right here that we're having?
Yeah, so working here with the ball is Burris. Gets it to Martin at the corner. Oh, nice job there by Nolte. Nolte's got a pretty good eye for the ball this evening. As no surprise, but they've been trying those cross-court passes, trying to pass it from the just outside the paint. They've done a really good job of, like, talk about taking that middle away and kind of poking the ball. And even if they're not getting possession with it, they're making ball movement really difficult here for HFC. Hoops for Christ. And so now Burris, he'll drive, passes it there. Good feed, really no help. As again, somehow misses that one. The Comets will catch a break. Gomez trying to get it. Ball will roll back, and just as I say that, HFC garners a little bit of luck, and just as I say that, now it's, man, we just got some sloppy ball going on right now. Whew. Somebody going to get hurt.
Yeah. Well, I can see the effort right there, and I believe they call it a kicked ball, so it should be the Comets' possession, as there's 3 Warriors down there and just 1 Comet. So I'm not sure if they call it a jump ball or if they're going to call it a kickball. A kickball. Oh, they're going to say it's kickball and Comets.
Yeah, and Nolte took a good shot there at the end. You hope he's okay.
You can see him kind of rubbing his nose right there. You love to see the effort by both teams. Really scrappy ball right here to start out this game.
Yeah, you can tell both teams want it. They're playing real hard, physical out here, just kind of flying around. So Knott will have it here from the top of the key. Pass that to the elbow, and nice strip there by Thiel. It's a 1-on-1 here on the fast break. Oh, almost finishes. They're going to dive to the floor and a push for a foul. As that may take to kind of break the physicality of this just a little bit. It might take some whistles to kind of smooth things out.
With that diving on the court right there, that might kind of change the referee's whistle for a while.
Yeah, that's the one thing we talked about the officiating is just consistency, and you don't want the boys getting hurt out there. You want to try to limit situations where they get hurt. Is a good defense there by Deviney, but he gets kind of past him for just a moment. No cross-court pass over. Wing 3, that one falls as Logan Knott finally breaks a drought and puts points on the board here. 9-5 lead, HFC. with 4 minutes. It's this first half. I tell you, the Comets have played some ridiculously fast games. As the hook shot there off glass is no good, but a foul. These have been some ridiculously fast games the Comets have played the last 3 days. I don't know if it's just if the pace of the game for the girls, with fouls and stuff is just a little bit slower. But, man, I tell you what, it seems like the boys' games have been flying this weekend.
So Nolte makes that first free throw here as Owen and Roderick will check in for Trace, Reese, and Scout Thiel. And Brandon will check in for Nolte here.
Second free throw is up, and that was no good. So, again, that's one takeaway. Ain't really nothing you can do about it, but just got to shoot the free throws better here. Stop, pop from 10 feet out, no good. HFC will get the rebound. That's one thing you got to do better. You'd have the lead right now if you weren't shooting 30% from the stripe.
2 for 5, 2 for 6 here, I believe.
Yeah,
right around there. 2 for 6, I think, is.
Yeah, 2 for 6. So you're shooting 33%, something to that nature. So can't do that. Can't shoot 33% in a 3-point ball game from the stripe, and you'd have the lead. So just little things like that can be the difference in this game as he tries to get it in there to Malachi Martin, but ball's behind him and roll out of bounds, and possession goes to the Comets.
Yeah, I want to see the Comets right here take advantage of that turnover. Haven't really seen them turn turnovers into points here and turn defense into offense. So I want to see them come and get some points out of this turnover here.
So Sowers, he'll cross, gets that over to the corner. As Devaney fakes the feed, gets it over to Gomez. Now House will lead with it. As that pass is deflected away. Good read there by Martin. Now just taking matters into his own hands. And a strip there by the looks of it by Devaney, but they called a foul.
Good hustle right there by Devaney to come down and kind of chase him down. And even though that is a foul, you're not giving up a wide open layup. You're going to force them to go to the line and earn their points here. So great hustle by him to get down the court and do that.
Yeah, that's good news. And I tell you, I thought for a second he had all ball on that one. So
looked like it from up here, but
yeah. But again, they're a little closer to the action court side than us. So
well, that was a beneficial little foul right there as he misses that first free throw.
Yeah, that's why we do it. That's why they do it right there. Make them earn it. Sometimes it's easier said than done. So free throw number 2 coming up, and he goes 0 for 2. So their lead will still be a 1-possession lead here. 9-6 ball game, 3 minutes left here in the first half. As Devaney will look for a feed, and there's that help again, that just kind of creating those situations right around the elbow, and as he tries to get
there you go, Raymond.
Yeah, good job getting around that, trying to draw a charge there. Good job getting around that, Kenyon Burris. As I'm
interested to see who that foul might on number.
Yeah, that one's on Joshua Tucker. As 3 team fouls for HFC, 2 for the Comets, and 3-point play opportunity. Just misses that one, rebounded by Duddleson. So the lead stays with HFC, but only by 1 as it's still a single-digit game, 9-8 ball game. As it's been hard fought. It's not a matter of lackadaisical or neither team wanting this. It's been both teams wanting this really bad. There's a tough foul right there.
Yeah, Brandon came over and kind of just yanked his arm a little bit, so tough to see right there as we just kind of got beat right there. When you're in a zone, there are some spots where you get beat, so that was just a case right there of that. And, they called it on the floor right there, as I believe that should have been on the shot, but they'll call it on the floor as.
Do you hear some bass? It's like somebody's somebody outside's blasts or something. Anyway, Burris. Sorry, I just noticed little things like that. Oh, tries to get it inside. Good there by Owen. And that's been they're wanting to get the ball inside, get things working, and the Comets have just made that really tough. They played good zone as House leaps up there. Wide open 3 from the wing that was no good.
There you go.
Gomez will.
I tell you what, Damien's doing a really good job on the boards. He does a great job right down there on the free throw side of things and on the offensive side. He does a great job right there. Like, even though you didn't get the rebound, you still contested that long enough for that to be tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. So Roderick with it here in the front court.
Yes, here we go. Dribbling left. Hit a stop and pop a jumpers. That one rattles around no good. I tell you what, he started the season shooting real well. He's kind of struggled a little the last couple of days. he's doing a really good job of creating separation and putting up good percentage shots, just not getting him to fall. So main thing is just kind of, keeping composed. And, he's a great player, great athlete. Those shots are going to start falling eventually. So just slumping a little bit right now offensively. And he can even have a night where he struggles a little bit and it still puts up 20 points in a ball game. So, those will come a long way. He's got a minute 45 left here as they're kind of trying to get a good shot inside. He'll take advantage of an ISO situation here and finally gets a 3 to fall.
Just a situation of miscommunication right there between Homan and Devaney right there, as Devaney kind of got trapped in a little post-up by number 10 of the Warriors, as that's another turnover for the Comets. But just a great play right there by the Warriors to force Graydon on his back and unable to kind of get out there for a closeout and force a wide open shot.
Yeah, and we'll get a timeout here, a little break in the action. And yeah, I'd say a lot to talk about here at halftime. One of those things is probably going to be turnovers, on the offensive side. And some of those have just been the way of, really good defense by HFC. But, in a low-scoring game like this where every possession is going to really matter, just had one too many turnovers here in the second quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's also, your shots aren't really falling, and we're usually, a good shot percentage team, so I think it's just going to be the matter of them coming out and kind of just maybe washing this first half a little bit, kind of all the shooting slumps kind of just get rid out of your mind and just come out in the second half and the rest of this quarter and just kind of come out with a different mindset here.
Yeah, so here we go, coming out of the timeout here, 12-8 ball game.
So Nolte Morgan and Trace Reese check back in here, and Brandon House is in the ball game for your comments here in the final minute of play.
So Knox will inbound that to Knott. Back to Knox. There we go, got it to the wing here, and he'll drive. Tries to pass it there. I don't think he was expecting that ball.
No, he was not.
See, lucky he didn't take his head off. His Tucker about got a heater right to the face. And now Devaney working from the wing. He'll dribble out, flip that to Reese. Reese kind of loses it, has to regather his dribble. He'll just bail it to House. And House, just as quick as he gets it, back to Morgan, a little back and forth between the two. Devaney looking to get that inside, but he's going to drive instead. As looks like they're trying to get something working inside. Just really good defense there.
Good move right there by Homan. Just kind of took that into his own hand and just elevated above number 10 for the Warriors and just put that shot in the hoop and kind of maybe give the Comets some momentum here in the last minute.
I thought that was actually pretty good defense there. Owen just kind of rised above. As a lot of space right there. As that jumper's just a bit short, rebounded by Owen. So 12-10. They got a chance here to come out of the first half with the lead after trailing most of the second quarter. As House gets it to Owen. 3 ball. No, just a bit short. Possession will stay with the Comets. 3 seconds left. One more shot attempt. Reese got to put a ball up. He does, off glass. And that'll spell the end of the first half as your Comets slug it out with the HFC Warriors and trail 12-10, but still a lot of ball game left. And Brindley, we're going to take a little break here. Those of y'all watching at home, we will be back here in about 8 minutes. So take a bathroom break, get yourself a glass of water or whatever it may be that you're drinking on a Saturday night, and we will be back here just momentarily for you guys for the start of the second half right here on HintonComets.tv. Drink your Aquafina.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
I want to welcome you guys back here for the 1 minute left here till we get the second half rolling underway. And somebody's got jokes up here in as 12-10 ball game. Your Comets trailing by 2, and yes, you are seeing that scoreboard right. It's a low-scoring affair as both teams really wanting this game tonight, playing physical, hard-nosed basketball. And Brinley, what are your thoughts so far as we get ready to get the second half underway?
Yeah, it's just like you said, a hard-nosed basketball here, and it's kind of a rare thing to see in any stage of today's game, this kind of low-scoring defensive battle here. So really impressed by both sides of the teams here as they come out really aggressive on defense. So I'm just kind of curious to see, is one of these teams going to make a run, or are we going to have a one-possession ball game and throughout the duration of these 16 minutes of play?
And we just decided to reset the score,
0-0,
so
yeah.
got a new ball game going here. Guess they're having some scoreboard issues tonight.
Something.
Yeah. That's all right, though. We got the scoreboard right here on HintComets.tv, so. And here we go, passing it there. Is driving in, but losing control of the ball is Burris. This is one of those moments I really am glad we got the scoreboard down here, because I'd forget the score with it reset at 0. So here we go. Morgan gets that over to Holman. And flip it to House. House with plenty of space. He'll pull a 3. That one's just a little bit too much sauce off the glass on the backside of the rim. So now Burris with it. Over to Knox. Knox gets that to the corner. Back up top to Burris. Net by Morgan, and he clears his defender. Tries to get that inside, but that didn't look good, as I don't think Knott was ready for that one, and Comets will strip that one away.
Great job by Raiden right there. You know, he really did not want to give up that jump ball there.
Good job there by Holman. He gets the shooter's touch. There you go.
Love that the help from the rim right there. Great shot right by Owen right there. That's kind of his bread and butter, right from the 15 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, so tie this ball game up. 4 points for Holman tonight too. He's had a pretty good ball game so far. Now Reese will stick a hand up there and force a really tough cross-court pass. It kind of lobbed in the air forever. And a little contact there with Slim, no foul. As Burris from the top of the key will slow things down just a little bit and flip it to Knott. Now working from the wing, back over, little wing-to-wing ball. Inside, whoa, really close there. Slim had a chance to get a turnover, and he'll just turn around 180 and little post move there, but no good. So couple possessions here so far, so empty for HFC. As Morgan, he'll stop and pop.
So 2 quick, 2 for 2 from about 15 feet out here for the Comets, and Owen shot and Nolte. So great to see them come out of the half confident in their shots and putting that ball in the basket.
Yeah, 2 contested jumpers made, so that's a good sign for the Comets. Is again on that West End goal. It's just it's a little bit odd to see. And he gets that one back, but look at Morgan getting his body in there and creating a turnover. And Reese didn't see the backside defender coming in there, and Loska got it stolen away. As going off glass is Martin, and a foul.
Good hustle by Owen to get back. And it's kind of weird to say this, but I kind of wish you might have fouled him a little bit harder there, a little bit quicker, to just kind of not let that shot go in. You're always kind of told that, even from, 5th and 6th grade. You're going to foul him, don't foul him to hurt him, but foul him hard enough to where you don't create an N1 situation out of that. But, Owen not really having a lot of experience in gameplay, but, so he'll learn from that. And as Damian Gomez will check in for him here.
And I think that foul, they were putting Peyton's number up, but I don't think that foul was on.
I think they got it fixed.
Yeah, they got it mixed up there as fouls on Owen. And so he'll miss there for the opportunity for a 3-point play. Getting the rebound here is Knott. Gets that over to Knox. Now working from the corner here is Tucker. As Comets kind of playing still in that zone, that little zone defense they're playing right now. And there you go. Tries to take the middle away is Gomez. That's a dangerous pass there, cross-court pass.
Yeah, and then you got a little defensive back there, and Damian Gomez in football who can just kind of read that and be able to know exactly when it's coming and how to get over there.
So here we go back on offense. As Morgan House kind of sets a screen, but it breaks apart. And now House is working here from the top of the key. Driving here, flipping to Gomez. As Reese thought for a second he might pull it, but the gap closes quickly. Instead, he'll get it to the hot hand of Morgan, who shoots a 3. No good there. Rebounded by Duddleson.
I think that was a good choice right there by Trace. Getting into Nolte, you know he's a shooter. You know those shots aren't falling right now, but you got to take every chance you get to get an open look there.
Oh, and Reese almost creates a turnover there. Now they got to get back on the. Yeah, there you go. I think a little travel, right?
Timeout.
No, timeout here taken.
I think that coach kind of felt that might be coming, so he took a timeout there. So I think that's a good timeout there for the Warriors.
And again, that's probably the one thing for the Warriors, as good as they've been on defense tonight. Just had a lot of possessions that are just kind of sloppy and errant here with the ball. Not very good ball controls. Comets have a lot. They've created a lot of turnovers on defense tonight. So what are your thoughts here as we got a full 60-second timeout?
Yeah, you know, Comets kind of came out with 2 for 2 immediately out of the half. So it's nice to see their shots begin to fall here in the second half. Just kind of want to see them be patient on both the offensive and the defensive side of things, which don't want to see them go and try to create turnovers and get overzealous down there on that end and try to go force it and try too hard to go get that. So I just want to see them continue to play that the way that they've been playing and maybe just get some more shots to fall in the hoop here.
I'll tell you one thing I'm excited about. You know, there was a bird flying around in here for the last 2 hours, and I haven't seen him in a while.
I have not seen it in a long time.
Yeah, that's good news because I was walking up the stairs and he about took my head off.
I know,
so
you were scared of the bird.
I'm scared. It's like that old. I don't know if you've seen that movie came out in the '60s, The Birds.
Yeah, The Birds.
We had to watch that in high school. That was that movie had me scared of birds for a while.
I always am. If I ever see them on like a telephone pole or on the telephone line, and they're just like all across there,
they can gang up on you. You must have been in El Reno when that was going on.
I was.
I knew you were because I lived there for 2 years. It's off Country Club. Birds just love that street for whatever reason. All right, back to the game. Logan Knott inbounding that to Knox. Knox on the top of the key, back over to Knott. Another cross-court pass. Well, they really like that. That's been dangerous for them tonight, though. And driving there, a little contact with Slim. Good no call.
Great defense by Slim. Just staying straight up. You know, Slim's taller than a lot of people out there, especially when he has his arms extended up there. So great job by Slim to not get that third foul and to play good defense.
Yeah, I was going to say good no call there. Good defense. Just went straight up and a foul.
I think that's a great job on both ends of the ball right there. That's a really good stretch right there for Slim to go from the offense or from the defensive side of things to the offensive side of things and go and get some a chance for 2 points here.
And free throw attempt is up, and that one rattles around. And again, that's just, what did we say? They shot 2 for 6 in the first?
2 for 6 in the first half.
Yeah, so 2 for 7, I believe, so far. That's been, again, it's a tie ball game. It's a low-scoring game. You could definitely use those points there as 0 for 2 from the stripe.
Good hustle, Nolte.
But Nolte says that, you know, he wants those points back. Now Gomez thinks about the 3, but hesitates. Said he'll get that one to House, who has it from the top of the key, and back to Morgan.
I'll take this one.
Now Gomez will take the 3. Oh, rattles in and out. Rebounded there by Martin. So a couple of, really good chance to come away with some points on that last possession. Hate to see them come up empty. Now we'll see what Knott does here on the other end. Bounce passes it to Knox. Knox is kind of trapped there. They try to trap him. He gets out of the trap. Gets that to Knott, who pulls a 3. That one's no good. Second chance points. Coming up empty, and that ball rolls out of bounds. They'll say possession will stay with HFC.
Yep. Comets have got to do a better job of blocking out and getting those defensive rebounds. They've kind of given up a few extra opportunities here in both the first and the second half, and it really hasn't hurt them yet. But you don't want to take those chances saying, well, it hasn't hurt them yet. You want to go and you want to get those rebounds and limit the opportunities that your opponent has on the offensive end.
So now from the free throw line is Martin, who quickly gives it back to Burris. Now Burris trying to create separation there. Not really sure where to go with the ball. Finds a ball carrier real quickly down there at the low post and gets fouled and knocked to the floor. Looks like he's okay.
That foul is on Nolte right there. So that's his second here.
I'll tell you what, it's been one of those, just like yesterday, not really a lot of foul trouble. You know, we were kind of kept an eye on that after Thursday's matchup. Both the boys and girls game have been pretty good the last 2 nights. Not really either anybody getting in foul trouble.
Except for Owen.
Yeah, except for Owen.
Except for Owen.
Now Thiel will check into the game as Gomez will go to the bench. Gomez has given us pretty good minutes.
Yeah, he has. Been very impressed by the freshman here, and especially in the first few games of this season and in this tournament. He's played very well in this tournament.
And so he'll make his second. HFC momentarily has the lead, 15-14, 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Brandon looks to get that ball inside, gets it to Morgan now here, 3 ball after the pass out from the elbow, so no good there, rebounded by Duddleson. Now Knott.
Ooh.
Almost stolen away there as Burris kind of regathers it, driving here off glass, shot made, and the lead is 3, which believe it or not, is one of the largest leads of the night.
I believe 4 is the largest lead for either team.
Yeah. So here we go. Morgan will flip it to Thiel. Thiel tries to get him inside, and I'm not sure if if House was trying to go inside, and Thiel wasn't really quite synced up with them or not, but he was driving, and the pass was behind. It was intended for the wing, so it'll sail out of bounds, and you see he was frustrated a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's just been a frustrating ball game here for the Carmen so far within the first, 2 quarters and a half. So.
Yeah, she has a double there, passes out of it now. Good feed again to the low post. They've got that working on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah.
As
just not quick enough rotations there for the Comets on the defensive side of things. That zone is only going to work if you rotate really quickly and kind of know exactly where the opponents are.
Now DeVinny driving and flips it back out from the corners. He's trapped there. Got to get that out quickly, and that's danger zone right there when you got a double trap in the corner. And so good defense there by HFC. Good turnover. And now they kind of got some pressure on Burris, who will try to evade. Gets that to Knott. Now from the corners, he kind of has to regather his dribble. As they're kind of extending this possession out just a little bit, running a little clock off, minute and a half here. And just kind of drives there. Really tough shot. I'm surprised, man, getting stripped there. But I think that was last touch by HFC.
Yep.
So a lot going on there. I thought there was a better shot they could have taken earlier in the possession, but good defense in the paint by the Comets.
So Raiden House checks back in here for Graydon DeVinny.
So now Nolte will have it inside a minute and a half. As Nolte over to the corner, as House kind of has to leap up to save it.
Oh, great.
Just kind of lobbed the prayer pass up, and Bailey somehow comes down with it, but stripped. And again, there's just more that I tell you, the ball inside the paint for the Comets has just been a nightmare tonight. HFC has either created jump balls or they've stripped it, they've had takeaways, and there they are working again. As you talked about that late rotation, last 6 points for HFC has come from that low post on the backside.
So Coach Phillips, I think, takes a smart timeout here, as the Warriors have gone on a little run here to extend their lead out to 7. So it's a full timeout here. So I think we'll just stay here on the air and kind of talk about what the Comets need to do here to close out this ball game and kind of get back into it and come out with a win.
Yeah, so Brinley, let's talk about some areas. What's kind of beaten them the last couple of minutes, and where do we need to adjust to kind of shore up and get back in this one?
Yeah, I think it's just their rotations on defense. I think it's got to be a little bit quicker. But the Warriors are doing a great job of taking those, finding those reads and getting it in to where positions where they have that wide open lane down low. So I just think that the Comets need to do a little better job of being patient on offense. They're being a little bit sloppy there on the offensive side of things. So I think on the offensive end, they just need to come out and find those good shots that you're able to be comfortable with, and just kind of get it to your ball handlers that can go in there and kind of shoot you out of this little slump that you're having, and just kind of come out here and a 7-point lead is nothing. You can cut that down and quickly. So they just need to not freak out. They need to know that you're still in this ball game. So just need to try to keep this lead as close as possible and kind of cut into it here at the end of this third quarter.
Yeah, and you said it best. 7-point game is nothing in the game of basketball. That's a couple of threes, and you're right back at it. So,
and with how good of a shooting team the Comets are, you can kind of feel that they need to get those shots up and in.
Yeah, as Gomez there will like to get it to Nolte. There's putting a hand in. There's Malachi Martin. Possession will stay with the Comets. As I think there's a couple of moments here you'd like to see maybe the Comets pull it there. Gomez had a little bit of space, wanted to get it to, again, can't blame him for the pass there, wanting to get it to Nolte, but at some point in time, maybe you're going to have to pull it when you have a little bit of space there. No, Gomez can shoot it from that range.
Good.
And there we go. House will pull it. That's just a little bit out in front of the rim. And so like the shot there was open, had space, just shot just a little bit out wide. Now they're going to slow it down here. It's 10 seconds, last possession here of the game. Driving here's Burris. Gets it inside again. This time up short, but he'll get his, I'm not sure who got the rebound there, but got the putback. And Tell you what, feasted and beasted, 8-0 run there from inside the paint, right there at the low post. So we'll take a quick break and be back here in just a moment for the start of the fourth quarter. Is HFC leading your Comets 23-14 right here on HitComets.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation.
All right, I want to welcome you guys back here as a low-scoring kind of defensive standout here game as HFC leading the Comets 23-14, which, again, they were on a little 9-0 run. It was a tie ball game, 14-all, as they found some offense down low as they've had a lot of success at the low post inside the paint the last couple of minutes of the third quarter. So Comets got to dig themselves out of a little hole, which, like you said, it's 9 points is definitely doable. Good shooting team there, and that's a great way to start.
There you go.
Nolte getting on the board.
Great backdoor cut right there by Nolte to get him into a favorable position right there. And I think the name of this fourth quarter is, can your Comets get to the line and can they convert these free throws here?
And there we go, and one. 3-point play. And again, 6-point ball game. Just that easy, right? You know, I mean, the Comets have a ton of talent. Nolte did a really good job there. So, again, good way to start this quarter coming out the gate. And nice job by House getting a hand on it. Possession will stay with HFC.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about it on the break. You know, the name of this game right here is stops. It's who is going to get the most stops coming down the stretch here. And I think it would be great for your Comets to be able to get a stop here and then cut this lead down to 4 points in this ball game.
So Nod will pass it from the half-court line. Good feed, and again, they're right there at the low post.
They're just tearing us up with that little play right there. Get it to the elbow and then have your guy from the corner come and cut down low for a wide-open bump shot.
Yeah, that's been their offense exactly to a T the last 4 or 5 minutes of this ball game. And so now DeVinny over to Nolte, who's going to take a deep three as that one's off the back of the rim. And a little contact there between House and a foul. So that'll be their first foul. It's the second foul on House.
So Owen, he'll check back in here. Owen does have 3 fouls, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful. You know, you can kind of play the duration of the fourth quarter with 3 fouls. Just can't get a little bit too trigger and physical happy on the defensive end.
And so here we go, Burris up to Knott. A little back and forth between the two.
See, they're trying it. They're trying it every time, and I don't blame them. You know, you've done that how many times out of this whole second half?
You've done it like you've got it to work about
every
6
time,
of the.
Yeah, every time they've scored the second half has been off of a duration or something like that.
You've had it work like 5 of the last 6 times, as I think they'll say it was last touch by the Comets.
I think they'll call it kickball right there on Nolte.
Inbounding it there, good job by Slim, almost comes away with it. A late hand there by Nolte will poke that ball out. And somehow Burris, walked. Yep.
Got a little bit scared they were going to call a foul on Homan right there, but didn't, as that was kind of, both players were out of control right there. So I don't think they usually call a foul right there if the ball handler doesn't have control of himself.
And Reese kind of, for a second, fakes a screen. He'll get the ball to him, get it inside to Slim, who has a double team, needs to get this ball out. Guy kind of got to reach there, and that's going to be off the.
It definitely should be a foul right there. There's a lot of contact there, and Slim was never really able to get under control there. So glad that they called the foul right there. I was a little unsure if they were going to call it.
Kind of late.
Yeah, very late.
And so that's the third foul there on Tucker. And inbounding it there to Reese. Now Reese cross-court pass, kind of dangerous there. Had two players right in the top of the key there. Now House loses his dribble for a moment, and
they'll call a foul right there. That'll be on Burris, I believe that is. Yeah, Burris.
Just a little frustration from HFC on there, as they didn't like. I don't think they liked that call too much. But a good job there. You know, they come in and it's right when the ball gets around the elbow. They did a good job of bringing that second defender in and trying to create strips and jump balls. It's just been it's been like that all night.
So Graydon Domini checks in here for Brandon House, who just picked up his third foul right there. I think that was just another one of those little frustration fouls as we got a little turnover right there.
And that's his third of the game. So, again, going to be really important here with the scores. That, you know, 5 team fouls in that new rule is a bonus. So that's the second team foul there for the Comets. 3 for HFC, and got a kick ball.
Timeout.
No, a timeout.
Yep,
okay,
timeout.
That was a weird.
Yeah, he did kick his foot, but it was a timeout from the Warriors.
Okay. Yep. All right. So here we go. We'll stay right here live on HintonComets.tv. And Brindley, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, you know, Comets have been playing good defense. They kind of got to stop that little high-low pass that they got from the Warriors there. But you just want to see the Comets kind of do a little better job on the offensive side of things. You know, it's kind of easy to say, well, just put the ball on the hoop. It's that simple. But sometimes it's not whenever you're kind of in a shooting slump, as it becomes a mental game too. And you kind of noticed earlier when Damien had the open shot, he didn't take it because he's 0 for 2 from the three-point line. So I think the Comets just need to continue to be confident in themselves. You know, we all know that the Comets can score at will. And so just kind of want to see the Comets continue to be confident. You know, you're never going to get back in this ballgame if you don't take those shots.
So here we go. Possession with HFC. As Burrisel.
He did a little big target right there off the back. Old-fashioned little inbounds play, but it worked.
Yep, it sure did. As Knott now has it from the wing over to Knox.
I think they're going to look to slow it down and see how long of possessions they can. That's a walk, yep.
Yeah, it was.
But they're going to kind of see how long can they extend these possessions out to kind of limit the opportunities that the Comets have on the offensive end.
Good catch there by Dad in the third row.
Yeah, it was.
He's thinking back in 07. No, just kidding. Just kidding, America. All right, here's so Davini with it at the top of the key. Over to Morgan. As they kind of try to force him to feed that ball inside. There's 2 defenders down in the paint as they'll strip him, create a jump ball.
That'll go to the Warriors there as.
Yeah, just good. That's just good defense. That's what they've done all night. Just been very disruptive, and seem like every time we have possession of the paint or anywhere around the elbow, they've got 2 defenders with a getting in there trying to strip that ball away.
Yeah.
So now Burris will pass it over to Knox. And Knox somehow evades the double. And as they just dribble themselves right back into it again, but a tough foul as they kind of throw him to the ground. Unintentionally, of course, but.
Yeah. That's on number 5, Tracy. That's just his first, and it's the team's third here.
Yeah, so now 3 team fouls apiece for both. And still 5 minutes left to play here, so we'll see if that comes into factors. And he needs to get this ball out pretty quick, and Knox just saves it, guarded by Davini. And there's Nolte trying to poke that ball out. They're doing a pretty good job here defensively. And now Knox, just a lot of pressure there. This possession's looking a little bit sloppy. They're going to need to get this ball away from the half-court line, try to get it inside.
I think they're just going to try to play keep away for as long as they can until they can get a wide-open look here.
Ooh, up and a little foul there.
Or until they force us to foul them.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of funny, a little bit early, still 5 minutes left. Not used to that this weekend, seeing teams do that with this much time left on the clock. Again, I don't blame them for doing it, but really, like you said, trying to slow it down and eat some of this clock up. So we'll get a timeout here taken. We'll take one and be right back here in just a moment. HintonComets.tv.
We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
All right, here, back from the timeout, HFC ball. Knox will inbound that to Burris. 4:48 left to play here. Has been kind of at a stalemate here the last few minutes. It feels like this game has been at a standstill. As I think Brindley, you spelled it out really well. They're trying to just run some clock here and pass the ball around until they get a good high percentage shot or an open look, and they're more than happy to do just like that right there, and a foul.
And Comets did not want to do that right there.
That's brutal possession right there. You know, they killed a lot of clock, got their timeout, got the two-pointer right there on the floater, and now a chance to make this a three-point play. As Burris has had himself a solid little second half, after being relatively quiet in the first half. And he'll make that and finish off the three-point play. So largest lead of the night here for HFC. It's an 11-point ball game. And just about 4 minutes left here to play as Nolte, he'll drive, gets it to Reese. Reese, knew that was a spelling trouble right there when that dribble got out wide.
I have thought that a lot of time in this tournament that was going to come eventually for Reese right there, and it did right there. The carry's kind of been a call that officials have kind of went away with in the past few years, but I think that was one that they just couldn't not call.
Yep. And a little bit of contact there, falling to the floor and a foul. And so that's the 5th foul. It'll activate the bonus and send him to the stripe. As that hill gets just a little bit steeper for the Comets if they want to get back in this one with about 4 minutes left. As he'll sink his first. Now the lead at 12.
So Damian Gomez and Brandon House will check in here for Graydon Deviney and Trace Reese. Just coming up on about the halfway point of this 4th quarter.
Second free throw up, rattles around, no good. So 1 for 2 there. Morgan with the rebound. They got to get down here quick. Got to get something going here offensively. As HFC really applying the pressure there. Ball just kind of flying around everywhere, and they'll get another. That's another turnover. Too many turnovers for the Comets this evening.
That one necessarily wasn't even a forced one. Yes, the Warriors were rushing the Comets, but just kind of too quick of a throw and not really under control.
And they'll say last touch by Burris. So a little good fortune there for the Comets. He tries to regather the ball and loses it out of bounds. So Gomez will inbound it to Morgan. And like you said, just got to be a little more, not saying you're going to move slowly here as you're trailing by double digits. She's got to be a little more careful with where the ball's going, be a little smarter with ball movement. Really pressing here is Duddleson. He gets that out to Homan. And a little contact there, knocking it to the floor, and a foul. That foul should be on HFC.
Yeah, blocking foul right there on number 11
foul
for them.
So that's on Jacob Duddleson. That's his second. So they're Comets, they're one away from the bonus. Now they'll inbound it to Gomez, who has it from the corner. Getting it inside the House, who spins around. But again, there's that help defense. It's been there all night. That just down in the paint. They've had that second defender come in and help, and it's just made life miserable for the Comets.
Yeah, I feel like the Comets have been able to do anything on the offensive side of things, especially when they're driving to the hoop here, and so just kind of a difficult game here for the Comets as you kind of play. A pestering defense is what I'll call it, as you kind of have get away from one player and then you're going right into another defender right there.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and be right back here in just a moment on HintonComets.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank.
All right, come back out of the timeout here, and Slim putting a shot up and a foul off the inbound. And that'll send him to the stripe to shoot for 2. And that's a 4th foul there on Joshua Tucker, which at this point is not a
detrimental thing unless he quickly gets a 5th foul.
Yep. And so he'll go 2 for 2, which is a good sign there. He could have had, it's one thing we talked about earlier, if they'd have had some of those free throws early in the game after shooting 33% from the stripe, might be a little bit of a different ball game.
There you go. Good defense right there by the Comets. Comets need to go get something out of this right here.
Yep, inside of 3 minutes. Morgan, he drives, gets it to House.
Pick it back.
I know, and House just kind of gets tripped up and loses the ball, and got a little stoppage of play here.
That'll be a foul on Randon right there. Oh,
Yeah.
and a technical on Hoops for Christ right there, number 11.
Wow.
So we'll have a foul on Randon and then a technical on number 11, I believe.
That's big, too.
Yeah, so I believe Hoops for Christ are still going to be able to go shoot their free throws. And then Comets will get to shoot free throws and get possession of the ball here. So Hoops for Christ will still get a chance to shoot free throws first.
I think you spelled it out exactly right.
That should be how it is. Given the hecticness of this tournament so far, I'm not sure.
And again, just kind of for everybody knowing here, we give a little shout out to the girls today.
Yeah.
Beat the HFC Warriors in the consolation tournament as they won, and I think player of the tourney was Alyssa Hale.
Yeah.
As she got that award, so congratulations to Alyssa. Congratulations to the coaching staff, to Coach Betty, Coach Martinez, Coach Brown, all the helping hands there, and they did a great job today. It was a lot of fun calling that game, so a good way to end that tournament for them. And their next game, of course, is going to be Tuesday. That'll be against Fairview, and as the boys here compete against this, trying to get the win here in the 3rd place game, they will play Tuesday as well. Both those games against Fairview, and that'll start at 6:30. Next Tuesday. We've got a pair of home games, Tuesday and Friday, Fairview and Merritt. So we get to be home for a week, and then we're Christmas break time. And I tell you, none of our teachers are looking forward to winter break. I think if it was up to them, we would just teach all the way through January. You know, I mean, we just we love getting up early and love our kids so much. And
so number 11 for the Warriors goes 1 for 2 at the line, and then Nolte will shoot the pair of technical free throws, and then Commons will get possession here, following these 2 free throws.
See, Brindley, that's why we have you up here, the expert up here, to break it down for us. And there you go.
2 for 2 there, and cut this lead down to 9. So Commons potentially can cut this to a 7 or a 6-point lead here. So don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but this can quickly become a much closer ball game. And you got a lot of time left. 2 minutes and 53 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but in the game of basketball, it can be when you kind of become can stack up stops.
All right, so here we go, inbounding it to Morgan. And a good screen there by Homan. House putting up a hook shot. That one's no good, but there's a slam on the backside.
Yeah, Comets are going to have to press right here and force some quick possessions from the Warriors as they've kind of tried to extend their possessions on offense.
Yeah, 7-point game here to Burris as he kind of ramping up the intensity now, turning the dial up just a bit, and some contact there and a foul. As that's a tough foul, it's going to send him to the line. It's both teams in the bonus.
That's the 4th foul on Nolte there.
Yeah. As now fouls may start to come into play here.
Yeah.
And Burris, who, like we said, has had a really good 4th quarter. He's had a much better second half than he did in the first, but one of the leading scorers for HFC. Will put his first one up, and Comets a beneficiary there as he'll miss that one.
Comets need to block out here. Don't want to give up an extra possession on the offensive end where they can potentially cut off 20 more seconds of this clock.
In a really good spot to get the
yes,
surely we can block out here and get the rebound. And he'll make a second. So 8-point ball game. Gomez set to inbound, gets set to Homan. And they'll try to trap him there. Kind of playing a little full court press here. Now House over to slam and pass just a little bit too high. And a good idea there, just a little too much sauce on the pass.
I think right there for the Comets, really wanted them to pull it out. They've been doing really well on their offensive sets there when they're able to kind of run their half-court offense.
Yeah, they kind of forced him out of bounds. Looked like
a foul right there on Damien.
I think Coach was Phillips was wanting to say he got out of bounds before the foul there, but.
So that's just the first foul on Damien right there.
Instead, he'll have a trip to the line to shoot again. And it's guess who? Burris back at the stripe again. Free throws up, and that one's in. As this leads back out at 9. Trying to go 2 for 2 here, and he'll bank his second one. So very important free throws there. Clutch for Burris. As Morgan will get it to the middle and back to Morgan. And a foul.
So Nolte go shoot 2 free throws here.
Wow, and that's a tough foul there for HFC.
Far away from the basket, and you're up by 10 points. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure why. I mean, not sure. Not saying it was intentional, but it's not a good not a good place to foul in a 10-point ball game. So Commerce will absolutely take that as Morgan to the stripe once again. He'll make his first.
So Scout Theo will check in. I believe he'll check in for Nolte. So I think what the Comets going to do here is have an offensive sub and a defensive sub, and Nolte will be our offensive sub whenever we get that ball back.
And going 1 for 2 there, but look who gets the rebound. It's Slim. He's had a pretty good fourth quarter for the Comets. Need a 3 here to wake them up. 3 from the wing. Oh, just a little bit too much on it, but look who gets it off the tip, and a foul. And so the Comets trying to wake up a little bit, going to get back to the stripe again. Following the foul, and guess who? Nolte, who had to fight really hard there to get the rebound with the assist of the tip by Gomez.
Yeah, that'll be the 5th foul on number 11, Jacob
Duddleson. Duddleson, who's been an impact player here, one of their starting 5. As he'll net that one. Which again, not quite over yet. You know, still the 8-point game here. It's been one of those kind of games, so a lot to play. So going 1 for 2 there is shoot about 50% from the stripe. I think that's just one of those things you'd have. This would be a tie. Oh my goodness! There, just kind of got away with one, and he'll try to float it up. But look who comes in on the back, on the behind to help. Empty possession there. So Comets will see as got away. Okay, we'll just take it on both ends. How about that? You miss one on one end, we'll miss one on the other end. So on foul calls there. So
Scout Thiel checks in here for Damian Gomez here.
Pick a dribble up on one end, we'll get a travel. We'll get away with the travel on the other end. So.
Yeah. So Coach Phillips, I believe, called this timeout here with a minute and a half left in this ball game.
Yeah, probably a good time to do that too, as both teams kind of scattered around on the court. So just a nice moment here to kind of get your heads collectively here, as it's an 8-point game. And Brindley, what you thinking here coming in this timeout?
Just got to score. Pretty much, I think if you don't score here, it's going to be really hard to even come back and get this lead even close to a manageable score. So, you know, Comets out of timeouts here, so that's something to note. So you can't really afford to give up very long possessions here on the offensive or defensive side of things. So just want to see the Comets come out here and run a good play. I feel like that's a great chance for Coach Phillips to call timeout and get a good baseline out of bounds play drew up. And, you know, maybe you're looking for a Nolte Morgan 3 or a little Owen with a little mid-range shot. So just really want them to come out and get a good look here on the offensive side of things, then put it in and, you know, turn this into a 2-possession ball game. So Comets are rocking with that same 5 that were out there, and Nolte Morgan, Scout Thiel, Randon House, Peyton Bailey, and Owen. So really, I think you're going to look for an inbounds and then Nolte to go out to the 3-point line and look for a shot.
All right, so here we go to Owen. Owen to Randon over the corner. They try to trap him out. Steele now getting this around here quick. Slam, he'll dribble. Has a double, tries to put up a tough hook shot and gets it to fall, as he's had a good fourth quarter, one of their leading scorers here in the second half. Been quietly very productive. And that one is taken away there by none other than Slim. Good job there, getting right to the middle, creating a turnover, a minute left. 6-point ball game. Now House will dribble, gets that to Nolte, pulling the 3 deep, as that one's no good, and getting the rebound is... Oh, if they just had a few of these shots today, it might spell a different game. And a foul there.
A timeout called by the Warriors coach there.
Okay, there we go. So another break in the action here is both teams exhausting their timeouts. Really extending this last quarter of play here. Using every timeout they got. We'll go ahead and take one too and be right back here in just a moment. HintonCommerce.tv.
To have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
All right, here we go as both teams exhausting all available timeouts. They got, I think Burns or HFC has one timeout left. Comets have used theirs. Inside of a minute left here to play. Burris with it over to Knox. Oh, man. Yep, good travel there. So
you see Comets going with an offensive rotation and a defensive rotation. So you'll have Brandon House and Nolte Morgan check in on the offensive side of things. Then Damian Gomez and Graydon Devaney check in on the defensive side of things. Your Comets have to move really quickly here with under 40 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, so Nolte, he'll get that little back and forth as he's driving here. Fakes the pass and lays it off glass. 5-point ball game. Really needed, I hate saying that, really needed a 3 there, but because it's still a 2-possession ball game. Pass up to Knox. Good move there by Knox. And did we get
a foul called on Peyton?
Okay, it was a foul that time. Couldn't see. Had someone standing up there with 19 seconds left.
I feel like this is a pretty good shooter to have for the Comets up there. I don't believe he shot any free throws today.
Yeah, Joshua Tucker, it's his first time, I believe, at the stripe, at least in the second half. So has really big free throws here. Man, that one almost looked like it was going to be a little short, didn't it? Gets that one to fall. Super clutch there. That's makes this a 5-point game. So trying to go 2 for 2. Second one's up. That one's no good. Rebounded by Holman. So got to move. Got to push this down the floor quickly. 15 seconds left. Now here we go. Corner 3. Thiel. That one's no good. Rebounded by. Oh, very good job there. Getting that one back in. Got to inbound it. There you go. Got to foul quick, and that's what Thiel does. So nice job by Nolte there to get the points. And
not the best shooter for the Comets up at the line in Burris, but for the Warriors, I think this is exactly who you wanted to have out there on the line.
Yep. So if you're HFC, it all comes down to this. You got to net 1 of 2 here to make this a 2-possession game. And for the Comets, you hope he misses, and it gives yourself an opportunity with 6 seconds left. So here we go. First free throw's up, and that one falls. So clutch free throw made there by Burris. Second free throw up, and it's good. So tell you what, clutch there, 2 for 2. Because, again, I can't help but think, if he shot just a little bit better from the stripe.
I definitely think that we missed 5 free throws or more.
So final possession of the game here is just got to pull a deep 3 is Nolte, and that one's no good. And that'll be it. As your final here in the third-place game as the Hinton Comets fall to the HFC Warriors 36-31. So that'll be it for the action, and we'll bring it back to you guys on Tuesday. Girls and boys going to be playing against Fairview. That game will start at 6:30 p.m., and then the following Friday we'll have Merritt. That'll be your final 2 games before we break into Christmas break. So, Brindley, have anything here as we close?
No, I think this has just been a difficult stretch for the Comets as they haven't really played their best, but we're really excited for them to go get some rest tomorrow and Monday and then kind of see how they respond on Tuesday against probably what's going to be a pretty good Fairview team.
Absolutely. Until next time, we'll see you guys again on HintonComets.tv.